I want to make a video about moments of inclusion and exclusion on our trip. Moments that people have brought us in and really made us nice. And I want to call to Magic because I think he's maybe begging for food back there. Magic, come here! Come on, Magic, let's go, we're going! Yeah, that's a nice metaphor. He's begging for food. I really wanted to be included by those people. Made a point of saying hello to both of them, but neither of them reached out. There have been a lot of times that we've been included. I have a wonderful memory of Marshall. The Latino has often been Latinos, not always, but the Latino guy and it was the three guys. It was his son and his grandson, his son and his friend, something like that, near Marshall, camping somewhere near Marshall, and he was doing work there in Marshall on some new building. Hola, senor. I think I saw that same guy yesterday in a gray sweatsuit on an almost equally hot, it's oppressively hot today. That seems so crazy to me. Okay, so that was pretty great in Marshall. There were people in Galveston at that little Latino parking spot way at the end of the east end of the beach. Included us, gave us a great meal. That's a year ago almost, that's May. What? When did we get included? I'm searching for memories. I know there have been other really sweet times of being included in three years. But it's not what's surfacing now, is it? It's the shyness, it's the awkwardness, it's the lack of language. It worries me a little bit about, will I have to cluster with expats? Maybe Merida, or Cozumel. Probably could find lots of them in Cozumel, Cancun, the big places. Akumal, maybe not so much. We've clustered, we've been really well received, so generous. The people at the Hampton Inn in Victoria, they were really, really generous and inclusive. And they were all Latino, and many of them had English. So the English was not the barrier. And I'm fantasizing about getting included there again, even though I don't think it would work to stay a night at the hotel. Magic, good, thank you. Thank you for coming back. I don't think it would work for Bear to stay in a hotel room. He's not going to be ready for that. So I think I'll see if we can park in our usual park way at the back and maybe get included in a breakfast and maybe happy hour and maybe laundry. I'd offer to pay, but then I'll have money. But to see our friends there. Because we did not belong at the compound with Josue. Josue tried to be nice, but also had lots of grievances with me. His wife, who I expected was going to be a friend, studiously avoided me. Oh boy. And stayed inside all the time. So I was looking forward to getting to know the kids, and that sure didn't happen. No. Will I walk back later on to swim? No, my legs will be shot. I won't want to walk all that much. Maybe tomorrow it'll work. But tomorrow's Thursday. They say, Isaac says, more people on Thursday. Now, Isaac, there's a guy who totally included me. Mi casa es su casa. He's the head of the ranchers who run this place. Are sprucing it up and making it nicer. And he got me food one night, and then the big bag of dog food 2 nights ago. And he was going to bring me food last night, but he did not. Kind of hoping he will tonight, because I could use some decent food. Okay, I'll think of other memories about people where we felt included in 3 years. Almost included in that Jesus group in New Orleans. Yeah, the one couple. We spent a night at their place. Cookout. It was really sweet. Did laundry there. He bought my car battery. He ended up deciding I was too wild when he heard about, I think I maybe told him about, I don't think I told him I stole the car battery, but I told him about the knocking off the PayPal loans, the payday loans. That was too much for him. He dropped me like a hot potato. Yeah. Amanda has at times really been awfully sweet, great. When Pancho was dying, she was really available for me, but mostly she acknowledges now that she is no longer a good friend. And Lee, for an awful long time, was a great ally, but has moved on. And I blasted him also, let him have it about some stuff. And Tom, once upon a time, was an ally. I really blasted him. Oh boy. Oh boy. And he deserved it. Now Norm, where does Norm fit with all that? It'd be worth trying to reach Norm. See what the deal is with that. And Lisa Childs, tremendous support back in Chicago, but less and less since we've been gone from Chicago. And finally, really just not responding at all. Marlena Asher, 2 spectacular visits in Chicago, but very occasional. Very occasional. A little bit surrounding Brownsville that she had connections with, a daughter-in-law or something. Chuck Lopez, some that started in Louisville, so it's been a couple years, but is better in Louisville and not as good face-to-face because he is really very competitive and I want to say macho alpha. He wants to be alpha. And a couple of times I really took that away from him big time. Like the time he wanted to move the car and I wouldn't let him. Just wouldn't let him. Yelled at him, "No, you will not." I'm getting unloaded here. These memories of Chicago, of Louisville, of Marshall, seem like a dream. Seem like a dream. They don't seem real. It's hard to believe they actually happened. Hard to believe they actually happened. Okay, there we go.